Okay, so this race is going to be a difficult one. Like I promised, I was gonna come back online as much as I can every day to see what position I could be. I checked this morning. My position was 1,700. Right now, my position has dropped down to 6,000. So that means within this few hours, I started in 7 o'clock, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's about a couple of hours ago, if not just 5 hours ago. So now you can see how many people has played since the last time I played. And that has brought my position down to 6,000. So you have to keep playing every day for you to get a good position. So which means, like, for example, if I want to stay on top of the game, like, I have to play. First of all, I need to find out within how many hours I can play every day for me to get a position rate. Because basically, when you play 4 times, you have a 4 ticket to play at a go, and when you play that 4 times, that determine what position you will be on the game, and then anything else they will cancel you, and anything else will be free games. So basically, that's what it is. Right now, I got 4 tickets, and I'm gonna try my best as I can. This morning was a very hard one. I found it difficult for me to get on the stage. For me to play well with some competitors, because there were so much professionals online at that time, and it was just so good, and I could barely make a sixth position. You know what I mean? So I think it's looking better. The secret of this game is to try as much as you can not to get crashed, because every once in a while, even with professionals, got crashed. So you try to avoid, and sometimes you might need the double, so which will make you want to jump all the time. But the best advice is stay away from jumping as much as you can, but sometimes you might need it, so there's not so much you can do about it. But, like, for example, right now, I have to jump for me to get a double. So look at this guy. It's finding it difficult, but because he has a double, so it's helping him real good for him to get in position one. And the only thing I can do right now. Oh, look at that. The only thing I could do right now is for me to make sure I don't crash. As long as I don't crash, I know it will make me look it up there, just because he wanted all of that. So it might end up crashing. So, but the only advantage he has is if he jumped, if he jumped, is gonna get opportunity to get double. But if I don't jump, I will see what position I can get. Like, you see, it's a battle. That guy is jumping pretty fast. He wants to get. Some people rely on their boost. Some people rely on the boost for them to finish up. Depends on the kind of car you have right now. Like, for me, I don't have a super strong car for this car competition, but what I maintain is trying not to crash. So if I don't crash, I have a better chances of getting into good positions. Yeah. Basically, that's what it is. So let's see what happens. Let's go to the next. I don't want to keep you guys waiting for no reason. I'm in position 11, and I've played this guy, this driver 4350. I know he's a very strong competitor, and this Gabriel, like, I'm seeing this guy. Basically, most of the time, I see all these same guys online all the time. It's like they're going to sleep. They like zombies to me. They don't sleep. They don't do nothing. They just stay online. You know, like they just keep playing. Maybe I have to do something like that. Maybe I have to do that for a living. I don't know. You know, because for me to get to the on top of the border, for me to get into the World of Fame, I have to play as much as I can. And believe me, I don't know how these guys are doing it. Maybe I don't know, but we all have the same time. We all have the same time. Like we have the four same ticket. We all have the same four tickets. But the only advantage for them is they just keep playing, and I don't know if there's a way around it. But remember, I told you guys I was around 6,000. Now my position is 7,501. So that means even me coming second is not much good for me. I have to keep playing. I have to get better car, and trust me, I'm trying my best. But right now, there's just so much I can do. So let's look at this guy. This is Gabriel. This guy came first, right? Yeah, look at him. He is in a position. Oh, I don't know what position he is, but right now he has 30 vehicles. He has achieved about 29. He has about 29 achievements, and this guy is doing pretty good. You know, look at this guy. The guy's out two vehicles, so that means this guy's in competition to me. So this guy has 73 vehicles. It's not much of a competition. But look at this guy. He has 30 cars. So that means he has fast cars. So we're not competing with him right now. I'm just gonna try as much as I can to step behind him. If I can take him off, I will. But I don't think I could beat him in any way. I do not think so because he has 30 cars and I have just 3 cars. And I have not even maxed out my speeds, and it's just gonna be hard. But like I said, our trick here is to try to stay away from getting crashed. So we're going to try our best as we can now. Teach you a little bit on how to swap. So basically, I stay all the way close to the. I stay very close to the inner of the circle, and I break and swap. So right now, we need this. And we have to disguise like we're going one way around, and then we're gonna have to turn around. We can't let them know what we're doing. If not, they're just gonna hit us from the back, and that's how we lose. So this is pretty good. I'm trying to maintain the first position, and the only way I can do that is for me to get a perfect race. So how do we do that? We got a straight line. It's very, very pretty nice. It's straight for you to use a boost when you have a straight. Like this is not so good if you're in the professional yet. You don't do that. Like what I'm doing right now, you don't use a boost when you're making a U-turn. But I've been playing this for a little while now, so I need a perfect race. So I don't know. This is. This guy's they're trying to find me. I don't know what it's doing, but it's not giving up. So I need to get some boost. So I have to do that right there, because I'm seeing just behind me. If you look at the panel right here, you will see the green ball, the green round circle. So now I have to act like I'm going that way. It's trying to crash me. So yep, we crashed him. Yeah, I can be a competitive too, You just have to keep playing. You don't. Okay, now I get him all the way behind me. So this guy has to do some kind of jumping and some kind of. He has to do some crazy stuff for him to get all this boost that I have, and I'm gonna try as much as I can to stay away from crashing. As much as I can stay away from crashing, then I think I'll be good. Other than that. Really, I'm not sure it was Gabby behind me or whoever is behind me. I'm pretty sure they're doing good. Okay, then this is gonna be difficult now since I have to come second position. It's not easy for me to catch up with this guy because I don't know where he is. But I'm going to see now. We're going to see. But I don't know how this guy is doing it. It's not Gabby. Oh my God. Why did I crash? Why? Like I say, guys, try to stay away from crashing. You see, I could have made first. I could have just come first, even with all these cars behind me, with these professionals behind me. I could have just come first, but just because of that single crash, that messed up my game. So like I said, the best way for you to win this game is to stay away from crashing. You see, sometimes if you have a bad internet, then it's gonna be a mess for you. Like Gabby got disconnected. He's probably had a bad internet. Alfonso, he is not a competitor to me at all. I've seen him playing. He's playing. I've played the same competition with him pretty well. This guy, this box guy got disconnected. He's supposed to come first because this guy are very competitive and they are very professional. They play real hard. They play real hard. They don't joke. They want to beat every game, like every game. So let's see what we got. Yeah, this is it. I didn't do much. I was trying to stay on top of the game. I'm trying to push up. I'm trying to get position. You see, oh, that's pretty cool. I jumped up from 755 or 756 to now I'm at 7426. So I'm going to bet to my 75%. Keep in mind, the higher you go, the harder the race is. And every time I go up to 75%, I really don't care about coming first. I just want to come like third position, fourth position. You know, like minimum, I'm still an amateur and maybe sooner or later you guys are going, you know what, cut this crap. Let's look at what this guy is. This is Game Boy. He got 53 cars. This 38 achievement. Damn. Alright, I got 20 achievement, 4 cars. So that means this guy, 2 cars. So we got one. I mean, there's a chance for me. I'm gonna beat that one. He got 2 cars, and I know roughly what's this guy? I like most of the time I like to memorize this guy's names, So every time I meet them in competition, I can know what the kind of style of game that they play. Some guys, they just like to knock you out, like crash you out, while some guys like to jump around. It depends on everybody's goal, like everybody set their own goals. Like I do set my own goals. Like for example, I'm trying to make a good position. I'm trying to jump high in my position. Now we got new driver. This guy, okay, the same guy. This guy is. So that means. So look at it. If my, let me teach you how to see it. Look at me. This is me right here. So I got 4 vehicles. I got 20 achievements, and this guy got about few achievements with 2 vehicles. So that means I've gone all the way. I've been playing over the time better than them, and I think I can play better than them. So that means I'm guaranteed with 4th position. Because the other 3 guys are unknown. They usually are basically free players that has no ticket. Those are the unknown guys. So most of the time they're very good. Just good guys that play professionally, and all they do is just keep playing. So when they run out of ticket, they just play free position, just try to get better. Sometimes I do that too. So, but like I said, this is Game Boy. I told you he's gonna be a better competitor in this game. So as you can see, he's coming first just because he had 40 cars. And this guy, okay. I try as much as I can to make him crash, but yeah, I crashed too. But since I would have another guy on this game now, did I make it? Oh no! So I hate the stage honestly because it's very hard for you to see the way it's been designed. There's too much graphics on it. So, but the good thing is, it's going for the 4, so I have to stay behind him. You see, he got it because he got so many. He got so like see, he crashed out. So I'm in 3rd position. Who is this guy crash me out? I have to revenge. That's the only way the game gets tough. So I'm looking for him. I think he's in my. Oh no! Look at him. He crashed, but did he crash? Yes, he crashed. How did that come second? This stage, I just hate this stage for some reason because it's just too much graphics. It's only one way. Now, all I can tell you right now is this game, there's still so much that can happen in this game because this stage is very hard. I repeat, it's a very hard stage because you really can't tell what is coming up in the front. While the only thing I can stay away from is getting crashed. If I can stay away from getting crashed, then I might have a chance. Oh, look at that. I'm swimming right now. Say, I've played this stage this morning. I still can't understand how this stage is. So basically, one of these guys is disconnected. I don't see none of these guys on the panel. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't see none of these guys on the panel, so it's barely. Okay, so this is that part. You have to stay away from getting crushed by the gates. So watch out for that. Oh, okay. I see him now. So that means he's staying in the game, and it's probably not possible way for me to catch up with him because I don't have a super boost. So we're just gonna keep playing, try to stay away from getting crashed, and we're gonna come second. You know, so this is pretty hard one. What I hate most is this arrows. Most of the time, you don't know what to save. So it's a little bit rough. I mean, the way this stage has been designed. See, I'm trying my best. I'm not going for the first position no more because it's not gonna happen. So I'm just gonna stay as much as I can, just for me to come second position. And as long as I don't have a threat behind me, I think I'll be fine. So right now I'm good. I'm just gonna have to keep going. And yeah, it hurts so bad when you get disconnected from this game because how much you put to the game, and then the internet got disconnected and stuff like that. So like I've seen guys getting disconnected even with that fourth position and they still lose to come last because of bad internet. So Alpher 8 is not to be blamed for that. I come second position. And this Game Boy came first. I told you guys from the beginning we got Game Boy. It's very competitive and it's going to do well. Yeah, that's what it is. So my position remains the same. Most of the time your position doesn't jump up until the system thinks about your position. So now what we're going to do is keep in mind, like I always say, the higher risk it goes, the harder the game gets. So if I save my point, then it's gonna drop me down to cars around my limits with my speed. But basically, when I go high, it's like I'm betting. So they give me a very very strong competitors, people that have been playing for a while and know what they're doing. So I like to compete with a strong player that knows how to move the phones. You know, like I like to do that. So I bet 100. I'm a risk taker. I take risk a lot. I mean, I like that. I mean, if you don't like that, well, I do. So who do we got? We got this guy. So this guy I've got just 8 achievements. So that means I'm better than him. That means I can do better than him. Let me tell you. So you guys should understand something, right? When you're playing this game, you always want to play the carry section, and that way your achievement is the only way. Okay, so this is Andre X. He got 18 vehicles. He got 26 achievement. I got 20 achievement. I probably say he's better than me, but I won't say that. But it's pretty competitive. Like we got 2 guys competitive. Look at it. He had 18 vehicles. That's how I know what player is better. Like this guy, so that means I'm in 2. Fourth position is guaranteed. He has only 2 cars. So the rest of the people, I don't know, but that's how I usually look. Like, am I gonna make it in this competition or not? And like I said, I'm guaranteed for 4th position from the beginning because I've seen 2 guys that they don't do better. I mean, they got 2 vehicles, a few achievements. That means they don't know how to accelerate yet. They don't know how to go. They don't know how to like move pretty well than I do. So we got 2 guys that I confirmed that we should put our eyes on, which is Andrew. Andrew is right behind me. I'm thinking Andrew is having problem with his car. Is not fully accelerated boost. So I can see. I think he likes to crash. He likes to crash me. So that's how he plays. He likes to crash. I think that's why he had That's how he had the car that he had right now. So look, he's coming. So see, he's trying to crash me. So like, trust me, man. It's not. I don't. It's not easy for me to get crashed like that, bro. See? So I missed that phone. Oh, that's fine. Oh, I need that, guys. I really need that. So I come to with Andrew right now. Right now, the only way I can play with him is for him to crash while I do not. So I'm paying so much attention on this one. Alpher is pretty good. Like look at where he started taking his break from. So I can tell you like it's pretty good. Like it's ready for this competition. It's ready to go places. So I don't guarantee my position as first at this time until I see if Andrew probably get crash. Look at that. He wants all this boost. That's what he's doing it for. Like well, he's gonna do something if I can stay behind him as much as I can. And then if he crashed, then I can take the position. I mean, that's the only way. If not, I can't compete with Andrew right now. He has not crashed at all. So that shows he's pretty good. Andrew is pretty competitive in this one. And the only way for me, I think I'm gonna have a chance, you know? You see, that's what I told you guys. I can tell who is gonna come competitive to me. Oh, look, he is. So, see, I bet my money, and my money come big. If you're not a risk taker, you don't do this. So, like, for example, I don't think I can do this anymore. I can risk 100, and I don't have ticket no more. It's gonna tell me I have a free race. You see that? It's a free race. What did it say? You don't have enough ticket to play a ranked race. You will get more ticket in the next 1 hour, 20 minutes. So, guys, I'm going to go off because the free rate does not have so much, but it makes me get better. But what I probably think right now, I'm going to give you guys a free race right now. I'm going to do what? It says I can refuel. If I refuel, how much do I have for mine? It's 165. Do I take the bet? You know what? I'm going to take the bet. Let's do it. I got 4 tickets right now. So, well, I gained those tickets from racing. I do not. I haven't put my money on any of this part of the game, but I appreciate Alpha 8 for giving me the opportunity to gain this point from playing. And you know, I try as much as I can to let him make money by what am I saying? By taking the adverts, you know, like you guys should pretty know that when you watch adverts, then you are helping the company to grow. So it will be a thumbs up for you guys to view the adverts so that they can make some money and why they can keep you online. Because if they don't make money in this game, it's not going to be tough, good. Like this second stage is pretty different from the previous one. So this guys, Alpha 8, I give them a thumbs up. They're doing all they can. Like the last season was great, and they're coming up with something new, and then they're giving us a chance as a player to build our own stage. So that means if you wanna, like, if you thought of something should be added into the stage, and you're welcome. Just go to their website. They have Facebook and every social media out there. You can visit them. You can make your own tracks, and pretty good. Like, you can do all of that, and before you know it, if you are a pretty good designer, like I think I am, but I just wanted to get to the bottom of this game. Like I want to get involved so well before I think about designing the road, designing the, you know, like I have seen so many places. I've seen Egypt, no, not Egypt, sorry, my bad. I have seen Dubai, I have seen places in Europe, in the US, but I have not seen anywhere in Africa. So I have a dream of going out and building them a very sweet African state, so it's gonna look like we are raising an African stage, like we were somewhere in Africa, like which would be pretty good. Like it would be good if you guys have an idea. Just keep playing. Go on the website for Alpha 8. You can find it on the help section where you can go live on the right corner, on the top right corner. When you press the button, you're gonna see a place that says help, shout out, and all of that. And just where you go, there's so much more you can do on there. But let's get into this competition. I've seen just two people that's pretty competitive in this game. I don't know the rest of them, but my fate is unknown right now. But guess what? You don't care. We're going for the game. And like I said, I'm keeping it 100. I'm playing straight, no extra stuff. I'm not gonna like I'm not buying like boost. I play for the reward, gain what I got. You know what I mean? For example, I played. I think something happened just then. Like like try as much as I can. I'm not going to cheat like buy point. I know it's money making for the company, but I'm not saying it's wrong for you to do that. If you got money, got extra, you can go ahead and buy all of this stuff. But I don't, so what can I do? It's trying to crash me, but there's a reason why I play this stage. There's something that I've noticed, like when you're flying, when you're on the head, you can raise the phone up. It seems to kind of put you up a little bit, so that way you don't crash. I mean, I'm pretty what I see. Like you see that. Sometimes this is so narrow that you don't see where you're going until you hit the curves. But so right now, I think I'm losing my first position. I might have to switch to this side because I got somebody taking my first position now. But see, but I leave it to the bossy. You see what I'm saying? Like, crash him up. Oh, it's pretty good. You got. So look at what he's doing. He's trying not to give him trying to block me from. Oh my God! So. Oh, it's smart. And who's this guy? I don't know, but this guy's good. This guy's pretty good. See, he doesn't care about. He's gonna crash. He's gonna end up crashing. He doesn't care about. He's just trying to block me from. Okay, so I think this is pretty competitive. He's trying to block me from. So yeah. I don't know how this guy got some strong energy. Look, he doesn't care. He's just throwing everything apart, But if it could crash, it would be a better. But if I would stay away from crashing, then it would be pretty good. So guys, let's see what this guy is doing. This guy, what is he doing? I have to catch up with this guy. If not, it's gonna be worse. If this guy is gonna crash, if he doesn't crash here, it's over. Because it's a tunnel, sometimes it's hard for you to go through the tunnel. You don't know what is awaiting. I need as much boost as I can get. This guy car is fast. It's gone. Like I say, every little mistake that you make counts. Do it. Oh. So basically, from what I see, I should have come first, but just because I was trying to get more boost, I was trying to jump, I was trying to get hair, I was trying to get more points, and this is the only reason why this guy took over this position from me. And like I say, you should always set your goals. If you're trying to play for the win, forget about jumping, forget about this extra point. Try as much as you can to just stay on the road, do not crash. I do not remember if I even crashed one time in this very competition, but if I did, that's probably the reason. And from jumping up, trying to make some drift and all of that, that could cause so many put me behind. But let's go see what we got. So this guy is, what's his name? It's M Dots. I have to put him down in my book so I can recognize him. And but mind you, most of these guys they got money to spend. So if you're somebody like me that ain't got much to spend, I just have to play for the win. And then you will know how hard it is for me to come to the second position playing with these strong players. So, really, I'm still trying to figure out this game, like every bit of it. I don't know what it's saying that I got 208 position. I don't know what that means, but let's say I got three. Oh, did you just see what I got, man? Guys, I'm doing good. I got a lot from this game. So guys, this is gonna be the end of it, but I'm gonna show you guys little stuff of what I'm about to do because I don't like second position. There's no reason for me to come broadcasting to you guys if I can't try to stay in my first position. Not in my first position. I've not gotten one single first position since I started this competition, which is literally today, a couple of hours ago. But this is what we're going to do. We're going to try to for the lunar competition. I'm going to try to raise the car speed. Sometimes, guys, sometimes it's better for me to just, I don't know. I can't decide here right now. Sometimes it's good for me. There's something going on. I have never done this before. Sometimes pro kits, I've never used these guys. Never used this guy. Every time I use this get boxes and he's always talking about funds, I'm scared to waste that kind of money on boxes like that. So then one more thing, the live if the Alpha 8 can make the live button come to the right position, kind of right position of the screen or in the left, because sometimes it covers the button where you could go. You can hit the back button, and if you're not careful, you hit the back button, you're just gonna end your live broadcasting, which is kind of fun. To me, it's pretty fun, even if I got 0 viewer right now, but at least I'm putting something in YouTube. And like, I don't know, but what we're doing right now is we're gonna have to mess up with the cars right now. So sometimes we hit on the play, and we're gonna tune on. You know what? I think I want a little boost. I got 10,000 handling, and then make it really soft, make it easy. See, I think that the end of it is stage 5. So now this is it. Let me test what the speed is like. So like I say, you guys, you have to do this. You have to sometimes watch the ads. I know you don't want to do that. I know you don't like it. You don't like to see this, but I just have to do it right now. I mean, Alpher has to make money, and I want to gain the faster car. I don't have much for me to upgrade it, so it's a deal to make money. I gain nitros. Haha. See, I'm fully upgraded, so let's join the team because this time it's going to be hard. Now you see my position coming out to 7,270 from 5,000. Let's see who our competitor for vehicle. What? For vehicle. So this puts me in position 5. This is me. So from looking at that guy, got 4 vehicles. He has already achieved four games, so which means he's not pretty good. He's just trying to jump into competition. So I'm pretty sure I'm better. The only possible way is better is if he has been playing all the games, because sometimes some guys, they play 2 different competitions. They have 2 phones, 3 phones. They stay online. They play for they have 6 games, 6 phones, and they keep playing. They just keep playing the game. keep playing, but you know what? I want to see what this guy can do. We just did some upgrade right now, so we're gonna take advantage of the upgrade. So just imagine how fast I'm going. Uh, oh, this is gonna be hard. Sometimes when you look at the board, you got confused. Like I always do. I always got confused when I look at the board because there's always two ways for you to go. There's always two ways for you to go. Okay, this is pretty good boost. Look at, do you guys see what is going on? I am leaving this guy's behind, so that means they'll only rely on me to crash, and I only rely on from all I have to do is just try to keep myself away from crashing. So like I said, you stay away from crashing, trust me, you're gonna be alright. So let me tell you guys something right now. If I don't crash, there's a chance that I'm gonna make it first. And this will be my first winner in this competition since I start. So I want to win so bad. I want to be first so bad. And I have to stay away from crashing and maintain my position. You know how the military thing is. Maintain your position. So that means be ready for every corner. Be ready for every move. Then guys, trust me, you really need to eat all this stuff away from the road. You got points from doing that. I have noticed I get points, I get rewarded from doing this. So if you really, like I said, if you really want to get extra point, so there's nobody. I don't have one. Okay, so basically I'm gonna teach you guys how to accelerate and brake and turn at the right point. When you look, you see what I'm doing right now. When you get very close to the turning, and then you hold your brake, and then you turn to your left. That way you'll be able to control your acceleration pretty good, and you're gonna turn at the right point. See, I made it first, and I think I'm going to be rewarded to finish with long distance. Yay. Let's go. Ooh, look at that. I'm going to get a respect. I think I'm going to get a respect. This is my first winning, guys. This is my first game to be first. So look at all these things I got. Look at them. Let's look. I got come first position, perfection run. I got 5-10 perfection run. I don't know how many times I did a turning, but 5-10 perfection run is pretty good. The only way you get perfection run is for you to accelerate, brake, and turn, and do not hit the wall and do not hit nothing. That's how you get. And then the drifting is pretty good. And my hair, I did a 6 seconds in the hair. I don't really like doing hair as stunts. I mean, that's my goals. I have to stay on top of the game. Double flash spin, perfect race. I got perfect race. I got, like, I hit 10 obstacles. Remember I told you guys, the more obstacles you clear off the road, the better points you get. And then I'm leveled up at 250. That's awesome, man. God, look at it. Oh yeah, I'm now at 6,860. So from 1,000 to 6,000, that's pretty big range, and that means I have to play over and over again. But guys, I have to go now. I hope you guys enjoy this game, and I'll catch you guys again in the next couple of hours. Good day, and keep playing. Don't give up. You get it someday. Like I am right now. It's pretty hard. Bye bye.